Have you been trying to meditate your way through your breakup and you're finding that it's just not helping? Well, let me tell you why that likely is and what you can do to help. Now, I'm a big fan of meditation. I've been meditating daily since 2018. I think it is a fantastic tool when utilized effectively. Just like with any tool, if it's used in the wrong situation or used at the wrong time, then it's not really that helpful. And this is what I found after my big breakup. I was meditating daily for hours on end in the hope that it would give me some peace of mind and help me deal with the painful emotions that I was experiencing. But what I found was it just didn't help me. And the reason for this was not that meditation is an unhelpful tool, but because I was using it ineffectively. The problem I was having was I was getting caught in the same thoughts looping on repeat, having the same thoughts over and over and over again. And if you're having that too, then you're likely finding that meditation also isn't helping. The reason for this is meditation is a mental focused practice. It is a tool to focus the mind. And what I was focusing on in my meditation was just those thoughts repeating on loop for the hours that I was in meditation. And it wasn't helping me, because what's going on is that the mind is trying to understand something. There is a connection that is struggling to be made. And so it loops the thoughts continuously in the hope that that connection is made. The thing is, if it could make that connection, it would have done so already. It needs something external to what it already has in order to assist it in making that connection. What I found to be the most useful tool in doing that is talking to someone. Now, talking to friends and family may help. It may shake things up in the mind enough to make that connection and unlock that door to find the underlying story. What's going on is there's a limiting belief that is limiting the mind from moving on. And only by getting through the symptom stories, those stories that are repeating on loop, do you get to that underlying story. That limiting belief that then needs to be reframed to create the space to move forwards. Talking with friends and family, they're likely not skilled enough to ask the insightful questions to unlock the right doors in the mind and make the necessary connections. And if they're unskilled, then when we repeat the same stories over and over again and they're unable to help, they can become frustrated. And maybe you've experienced that already. The solution is to work with someone who's able to ask you the right questions. If that is unavailable to you, then using journaling can be an effective and helpful tool. Again, a helpful tool when utilized in the right way. What I've found is having useful journal prompts can really help speed the process up. Otherwise, you're just stumbling around in the darkness of the mind, trying to make the right connection and hoping that if you write enough, you'll get there eventually. With the right journal prompts, that can help speed the process up, which is why I made the guidebook, 6 Steps to Getting Over Your Ex and Moving On. In there are a bunch of journal prompts that can help speed up this process. It's free. There is a link to it. Go check it out. I really hope that it helps you speed up that process. And you don't have to go through months, sometimes years for people trying to get through that by yourself. Once the underlying story has been understood, then is the opportunity to move on to step 3, which is gratitude. finding gratitude and expressing it out loud because something has been understood that wasn't previously understood. In expressing gratitude, it is a declaration that you're ready to move on, which then leads to step 4. And this is where meditation can come in. Step 4 is creating an aspiring identity. It's the reframing of that limiting belief into a belief that is limitless, in moving forwards as to what you want to aspire towards. And this is where meditation can be really helpful, getting to focus on that reframe, on that aspiring identity, to really let it expand, to really let it evolve and be explored by the mind. So, hopefully, that is helpful for you. If you've been struggling with meditation not serving you, it's not that it's unhelpful. It's just that it's been unfocused on the right thing and at the wrong time. Try journaling or try talking with someone who can assist you in a helpful way, and then utilize your meditation practice to be able to move forwards with that aspiring identity.